Broken fence. Kept his way in. Got in through the window, it looks like. Collateral damage.
We have a missing 28-year-old male and 2 bodies. A neighbor called the patrol because he heard a shot at dawn. Upon arrival, the patrol found 2 bodies. The missing 28-year-old man has a history of violence. He was currently under surveillance for belonging to radical circles. Nothing else has been touched. Collect the evidence you find and take it to the police station.
Okay. What wankiness we have here. Can we go down this way? Yes. No. So I guess we're going in here and there. 2 locations. This is different. How many evidences we have? 13. Take a peek. Ooh. Yeah, that tells me all I need to know. That flag. Going to the back. Dirty boots. Freaking flag. Should we eliminate people with disabilities? The forum. The bathroom. Bathrooms never really have anything of substance in them, I'm noticing. Except for the last case, so that's not true. Yeah, trailer park home. You've been chosen for the Stella Porta project. To complete your initiation, you must create extreme collateral damage. Hence the name of this one. Collateral damage. Make it look like the intent, but it really wasn't, I think. Hello, Henry. I hope you're well. I'm still in Spain, in the Rota military base. You should see this, bro. The weather is perfect and the food is amazing. The beach is next to the base. This is paradise. I wish you would stop wasting your time with your conspiracy theories and enlist. Brother, don't let them fool you. You know I'm not good with words. I'm sorry I've gone so far, but there's no work at home. I miss you. Yeah, he didn't take you up on that. And I guess that this is the house of the conspiracy theorist. The victims are across the street. So let's go over there. I think that's where most of the evidence is going to be. Yep. Before we go in, let's check the car. Look, got something here. Broken fence. Kept his way in. Got in through the window, it looks like. About to find that out now. Let's go in through the front. Hate that we can't run. Alright. Weapon? Winchester. Yep. Footprints. Got in through this way. How to use an oxygen tank at home. Attach the tubing and nasal prongs cannula to the oxygen regulator nipple as required. Be sure to check that the tubing is not bent or barbed. Adjust your nasal prongs. Set your flow rate. Avoid changing the flow rate. Put the nasal prongs in your nose. If you're unsure whether oxygen is flowing, you can test it by placing the nasal prongs in a glass of water. Do not close the airflow. Someone must have done that. A perpetrator. I'm guessing these people were disabled. He did say something about that in the forum.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. I'm Dr. Miller's secretary. I was calling him to set up Mary's next visit. The doctor thinks you should visit more frequently. I wait for your call.
Okay. Oh, ouch. Oh, that's the scene. Quite gruesome. They used a rifle. And, God, this person was... Ouch. Mr. Jones's body. The oxygen tank. Marie's body. Ammunition. A lot of it. Do they own weapons? One more clue we need. So the weapon that I had up here is what he used. I found the last clue. I was clicking on this door and it wouldn't open before. But here we go. It's right here. Bolt cutters. Yep. That's it. Finally. After spending like 15-ish minutes trying to figure it out. We have all the clues, all the evidence. Go on and go back to the station. This one should be easier to figure out what happened. So let's see. Go to the station. Third time. This weirdo. Okay, see if we can figure it out. Well, first off, bolt cutters, I believe, were used on the fence. He got in. Footprints. Took a weapon when the lady couldn't defend herself. He probably dealt with her first. Then took out Mr. Jones and went home. Or not. So we probably got to switch these two. You would think. Bolt cut. Steps in through the window. Maybe takes her out first. Takes the weapon because she's dealt with. Gets Mr. Jones, and then we get out. And then he gets out. Puts his boots back at home. That makes sense, but that's not it. According to the dev. Okay, we finally did it. Ugh. So, piecing these together, you would think one way is more logical, but it turns out it's another way. So, part one. Henry is a young man who lives alone. His brother Daniel is in the military and is far away. He's in Spain. Henry is a young man who is easy to manipulate and has been writing in extremist forums for a long time. Henry believes that disabled people shouldn't be born and are a burden to others. Encouraged by the sectarian, Henry decides to end the life of his neighbor Marie, who is disabled. To do so, he breaks into his neighbor's house by breaking the fence behind him while they're sleeping. He enters through the window and reaches the room where his neighbors sleep. Inside the room, Henry quietly turns off the oxygen that Marie needs to live and goes back home, leaving his dirty boots at the entrance. Wait a minute, so does the other guy kill himself? That's probably what happened, yeah. That makes sense. Lucas, her husband, doesn't notice and continues sleeping. Marie dies overnight from a lack of oxygen. In the morning, Lucas, who is suffering from post-traumatic stress, notices that Marie is not breathing and loses control. Desperate, he picks up a gun and commits suicide for not being able to bear the death of his wife. Yep, that makes sense. At the moment, Henry disappears, leaving a contract for Stella Porta. There we go. Bolt cutter breaks in through the window, cuts off Maria's oxygen, goes back home. Then Lucas realizes it, grabs his rifle, ends it in the bathroom. There you go. And this is the full board we got right now. And we have the coordinates all pointing to this location. Do we go there? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, let's go to the Stella Porta coordinates. Finally. What is here?